Hello everyone. This video is one in a series of videos based on these two documents. These are official DVSA documents, these two. The first one here is DT1. If I just show you that, show it to the camera, there you go. It's a guidance for the driving examiners, and it tells them what to look out for in your driving whilst you're driving on your test, and also it gives them a detail in how to conduct the test as well. As you can see, it's quite a weighty read, and it goes into quite a lot of detail there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one as well is this one. This is the actual marking sheet for the driving examiners, and this is what they use on the test. So if I open this up, there you go. You can see, you perhaps recognise that one. These are all in sections, and the sections here are explained later in the document. Their driving test report explained, and it goes into some detail about all of the sections there as well. Okay, so we're going to use these two documents. You can access those documents. It's free. You can see them anytime. I'll explain that to you later in the video. Also, if you want to see more videos in this series, just click the subscribe button, and there you go. There's loads of stuff on there, and more being added all the time. But in the meantime, let's crack on. Hello everybody. Today we're looking at engine braking. So engine braking is where you see a situation ahead of the car and you think to yourself, well, all I need to do is just ease off the gas a little bit, which will help the car to slow down, because it will take a little bit of power from the engine, so it'll help the car to slow down, and that's all I need to do in order to deal with this situation. So it may be you come into a bend in the road, for instance, and it's quite a shallow bend, and so this time you don't need to actually brake, but by easing off the gas, it just allows the car to go at a steady pace for you to negotiate the bend. Or it could be a situation like the one that's likely to occur in front of us here, where you have a meeting situation where there's only room for a car to pass, and so if you see it early enough, you might think, well, let me just ease off the gas. You might ease off the gas now, allow this van to come through, and then use the space behind him to carry on. Okay, so we're going to drive on now and see if we can engineer one of these situations. Sometimes it takes a while, so just bear with me. Okay. You're always dependent on people coming from the opposite. Here we go. So if I ease off the gas here, I'll just slow down a little bit, allow this car to come through that space, and then I can use the space that he leaves. And that was done with engine braking. How good was that? I didn't expect that to happen so quickly. There you go. Let's see if we can find another one. This time I am using the brake because I need to slow down a bit more, just to let all these people disappear. I'm just going to turn right out of this road, because I know just up the road there there's lots of cars that are parked, and there's gaps, and I may be able to use the engine braking. But if you do look ahead, what you can see is there's a bend in the road, and for this bend in the road, as I'm approaching it, I'm just going to ease off the gas. The car will slow down. It's now gone down to 18, 16, and that'll just let me ease the car around the bend. Because it's a nice shallow bend, you know, I can do that quite safely. Same here again. I'm going from 19 going down to 16, not using the brake at all. But now I can see it's clear, and I can use the gas then to accelerate into that space. So you can use the engine braking really just to see if the road's clear sometimes. Now I am using the brake because I know that I need to slow down a bit further. I need to stop maybe, let's see. Oh no, there you go, I can keep moving. So engine braking is when you can slow the car down. You don't need to slow the car down a lot, but just enough to get you through the situation. Just like this, I've gone from 27, I'm 23 now, and now I can pick the speed back up and get back up again. I'm just going to take the next left, and then there should be some more situations there. In the meantime, again, you know, if you wish to access the documents that these sets of videos are based upon, just click the links below in the description box and you'll find them there. Along this road though, we can see that it's quite clear. Nobody wants to play with us today, so I think the point is, oh, here we go. So if I just slow down, just easing off the gas here, allowing the blue car time to move in, let the gap develop, thank you very much sir, then I can just carry on, and that's engine braking. Alright guys, I'm just going to get around this corner and then I'll pull up. In the meantime, have a good day.